Okay, it's 12:08, guys, and this is something very interesting. My auto brights seem to have stopped working. Now, the car is on automatic lighting. And, there's some people that told me they don't like auto brights. I like my auto brights. I mean, they're not perfect, but they're not engaging at all. And the system's definitely on auto, and I'm definitely in a very dark road, and they should be engaging, but they're not. Flashing my lights, that turns off the auto bright system and the automatic lights, and flashing it again turns it back on, and still no response. I even tried turning my lights into regular mode, and they're now in regular mode, and turning them back into auto. So I'm wondering if turning the car off and back on will fix this problem. I'm not exactly on the easiest road here to do this, but this is definitely very interesting. I don't know if the sensors failed. I believe the sensor's up top here in the mirror, in the area where the camera is. I believe that's the rain and the auto bright sensor. So this is very interesting. So I guess it's kind of a quickie, and we'll see if we can figure out what's wrong. Ruby will be going in probably in a couple of weeks to, about 2 weeks to get oil changed, tire rotation, and probably a transmission fluid change. And we'll go from there and see how that goes. Alright, well, I guess that's all I got to say. I will addendum to this and see if it works after I turn the car off, and we'll see how that goes. One other addition. It's 12:11. One other addition to this. I did earlier, and I'll see if I can pull it off the camera. Earlier this evening, I did have a crash in the system. This, in and of itself, is not unusual for this car. Guess just another freaking radio failure. Damn thing always seems to happen. So just another thing that might have caused it. When I get into the 35 mile per hour zone, I'll have a gas station I can turn onto, and I can turn the car off and back on, and see if the auto lights work again or not. But this should make an interesting, quick video of what's going on. Guess that fixed it. It's now 12:19, and the auto brights are working again. I wiped off you'll probably see the video. I used my sleeve to wipe on the windscreen. Didn't look like there was any fog or anything up there. Everything seemed fine. The car was doing fine. Looked like turning off the car and restarting it got them working again. I can't help but wonder if this has something to do with the BCM update, because I have had issues with the brights, trouble with the brights before, but I can't remember what the actual issue was. I'm so freaking tired, I can't even remember. I'm so fucking stupid. I hate it when I get stupid like this. Yeah, I've had a time when the auto lights wouldn't work at all. It just didn't come on at all, and I figured that was part of the BCM issue. But I'm wondering if this might be part of a bug in the BCM. They just flashed it up with a new update, and maybe this is a new bug that's showing up, because I've never had an issue where the auto brights just didn't work at all. We didn't engage back and forth. I've had a time when auto lights wouldn't work, and sometimes you'd have to just flick the stalk, flash the stalk as if you're flashing your brights, turning off and on, and then they would re-engage. In which case you wouldn't even get the icon down here that says auto lights. But in this case, everything was turned on. The auto light icon is on up here, and the brights weren't working. So I'm just wondering, the only real difference in the car was the crash, but I've had crashes before, although most of the time in the daytime, so I wouldn't notice it. I had the crash in the system, which is typical. But the only difference that I've ever had is the BCM update. So, that's a body control module update. So, a little mystery. It's fixed now, and I'll put it out to you guys. If any of you suffer this problem, let me know. I'll probably also put it up in the forums just in case, I'm sure not everybody watches my videos, and see if they've seen anything about this. And I guess that will conclude this little silly video that just came out of the blue. Very interesting. Verdier out.